Hello friends, and welcome to another edition of The Pool Guy. Got a few questions and comments about the main drains here at the wave pool and the wave chamber, the wave maker. So we're going to go over a little bit of that today. Alright, so first things first, the grates that are on these main drains is VGBA compliant, which that's the Virginia Graham-Baker Act. And in essence what it does is it regulates the type of grate that you have on here. These grates are anti-vortex, so if hair were to get sucked down into the grate, it doesn't spin and cause a entrapment issue. Now there's a number of things that are included with the VGBA. It just doesn't include the grate. It also includes the sump. Now somebody wanted to see how deep the sump is. This sump's not too deep. This one's about 3 feet by 4 feet long. You can see the pipe right there that goes back to the pit, all right? But most systems now are built, they're not built with direct suction from a single grate. Most of the time, depending on the code that you have to follow, you're gonna have to have multiple main drains. And they have to be a specific distance apart, depending on the size of the pool and the size of the pipe. Now this one, the way this one's set up, this main drain connects to that one through a pipe that goes right in the center, okay? And then what happens is they're all three connected all the way through. And then what happens is about right here, there's a 12-inch line that goes that way to my surge pit. And I'm gonna show you the surge pit here in a little bit. And then right here also. So it's set up as a manifold system, all right? So basically, if I were to put my hand on direct, if I were to put my hand completely on this one, it's going to actually push off because water flow is going to push my hand away. All right, so it's just a safety feature as far as the anti-entrapment that goes with it. Okay. Now VGBA grates have a specific lifespan. For this one in particular, the manufacturer gives us a 10-year on this one. So after 10 years, I have to change them out, no matter what. Okay. The sumps can stay, but I have to put the new grates on. Okay. All right. And what's cool about this, and I'm going to show you what it does, because there's a dual system. So there's no direct suction from the pumps from these main drains. It goes into what we call a gravity surge pit. I'm going to show you the gravity surge pit now. Okay, now we're at the surge pit. Now, you see those two white pipes down there? Right there? Those are the two pipes that come from the main drains. Oh, come on, focus. All right. And then this pipe right here, that one comes from the grates that are at the edge of the wave pool. So this tank, you can see it's pretty big. This is a gravity tank. We call it surge pit. So the water comes into here. And then this pipe right here, this one, and then this one right here, okay? They go to the pumps that actually pump the water to the filter systems. So instead of a direct suction from the bottom of the pool, now it's just gravity fed into the tank, and then the pumps pull from here. That's just another safety feature of this type of system. So there's no direct suction, it's just gravity. All right, so I can put my hand over it completely, over the drain, and it will just push my hand off. All right, I've done this before just to see if it works, and sure it does. Sure enough, it does. All right, we're gonna go to the wave chamber now. Okay, welcome to the wave chamber. I apologize if I'm a little echoey. This room, you can see how nice and long it is. It's very echoey. There's not a lot of sound dampening, if you will. All right, I have 3 main blowers in this one. You can see one's actually on a pallet jack. This one we've sent out for repair. We just got to stab it in. And then the number 3 over there. These are 75 horsepower motors on these big old blowers. All right, you see that's the intake for it. All right, so the way the system works here, there's my controller for it. It's a little rusty. All right, so the blowers, okay, the 1, 2, 3. We only use 2. If we use more than 2, If we use all three, it actually blows water. It pushes water out of the pool. So what happens is this box right here, this big square box right here, this one right here, okay, it fills with air, pressured air from the blowers. All right. Then the system, see, here's the chamber, right? Here's one of the air pockets. If you see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. And I have 8 caissons on the other side of the wall. And you've seen them before. They're the grates, and they're individual. So right here, there's a wall on the other side of the pool, on the other side. Okay, there's a wall here and wall here. And it separates the chamber, each caisson. So what happens, I'm gonna go to this one, a little bit easier to see. All right, see this right here? It's a flapper. The other one right now is actually closed. This one's open. It flips, right? It's pneumatically controlled. Let's see. It's pneumatically controlled. So right there, that piston actually switches whether it's on or it's open or closed. So air from here is pushed through here. Once the valve opens, once the flapper valve opens, it opens, pushes, and closes this one. So it forces air into the chamber and pushes the water down. Right, and then the water, when it switches, it opens this one up, opens this one back up, closes this one, allows air to escape into the air chamber here, right? And then the water comes back up into the caisson. All right. Now the cool thing is we can do 8 different patterns with the waves. We can make it grows where da 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 da. So it kind of makes this wave that goes this way. The one we typically use is called double diamond. So this one opens, this one closes, this one opens, this one closes, and then it switches, right? So it's just this back and forth like this. And that's where you get this really nice wave that goes all the way through, a little bit of white caps at the very end of the wave pool, you know? So it's pretty cool. All right, so somebody wanted to know what it looks like on the inside of the caisson. I'm gonna actually walk into it here in a minute. So here we go. We'll meet you outside. Okay. So now we're back outside, and we are at the front caisson. All right, so this is number 4. Inside I showed you number 1 and number 2. All right, you can see I still got to do some repairs. This is just wear and tear over the season. A lot of water flow goes through here. All right, you can imagine. Right. All right. So in here you saw the valves. All right, you're not going to be able to see much. All right, but this is a single caisson on number 4. I'll go inside. All right. All right. So right there you can see this is where the airflow comes in, and that's it. It's just a concrete encasement. So the water flows in here, fills up, and then when the air comes in, pressure, it pushes down the water out. And then whenever the valve closes and the other side opens for relief, it goes back up. And that's all it does. So that's all it does. It creates the wave. Very simple, right? But it's a lot of water flow. So unfortunately, these grates get pushed around a lot. So I do want to put more mounting on them to keep them from doing this. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult. Once they're in, right? Stainless steel, it's been a pain in my tail here. So, you know, we're looking for some new ways to do things. But anyway, that's how it is here. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully I get some new videos up soon. We are polishing some of the water slides, and I might bring in some of those videos. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye.